What up, y'all? It's your boy Kyle, and today I'm finna show y'all how to make Crystal Castles type music or beats. Damn, that voice crack was crazy. But yeah, I'm finna teach y'all how to make some stuff from the self-titled album, their first album, or from their first EP, whatever. It doesn't matter. And a lot of people on YouTube, they don't really show you, or people that make tutorials in general, they don't really show you how to make Crystal Castles music from the self-titled album. But yeah, basically I'm saying that they want their first album sound, but nobody on YouTube teaches them it. But I know how to do it, so I'm gonna teach y'all. So I'm gonna play this real quick. Disclaimer, all these weird little sounds down here, it is some of it is sampled from Crystal Castle songs. Most of them is unreleased though, because that's where I got most of the sounds at. When it's like no singing or nothing from Alice. I love her vocals, by the way. No disrespect to Alice. And also, a lot of people don't notice, and a lot of people on YouTube, they don't really make anything from their first album for real. The only person that got closest to the first album was Shadow, but that was for the more beautiful sounding type, not their weird and harsh stuff. This is not really harsh, but this is all weird. This is their chiptune sound from the first album, the self-titled album. So for the sounds on there, what you want to do is you can either just get saw waves and square waves, but they won't sound the same as Game Boy sounds. Because if y'all don't know this, Ethan Cath liked to sample a lot in most of his songs. Back then they had sample CDs. It was the 2000s, right? So they had sample CDs, and he was basically sampling a lot of chiptune artists' music and making it into his own thing. And then them chiptune artists also used the Game Boy. They used the Game Boy and got the Game Boy sounds and made music out of the Game Boy, or it's from the Game Boy. It's just edited and just made very weirdly like this. And I don't know how Ethan mixes his music, so my apologies on that. But this is the Alice practice art. I remade it myself. I didn't mix it or nothing, but you know what I'm saying. It sounds the exact same, right? But I put an arpeggiator on this. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, he mixed it somewhere. I don't know how he mixed it, but I'm pretty sure he didn't even mix it himself. He probably just took it from another song, from a chiptune artist, or if I don't know, a lot of his sounds also come from arcade games, like Air War. Their sounds in Air War came from Donkey Kong and Crazy Climbers, which is a very old arcade game. But this is the same thing, but I just put the arpeggiator down, the direction going down, and put the repeater on 4. But yeah, and then the drums, excuse me, the drums, they're pretty easy to get. And 𝘾𝙧𝙮𝙮 have really great music. He's a chiptune artist, right? And you can hear these drums on Love and Caring, Excuse Me. So what Ethan did for all those songs, though, he used the drums, but he also mixed it and made it into his own drums that he can put on his own pattern. Since if y'all don't know, Sunday literally it plays the drums on its own. So yeah, it has its own it plays the drums in the intro, so you can pretty much just take it and cut it however you want and make it into your own drums. That's what he did. Like I said, he does a lot of sampling. But yeah, that's pretty much how you make I say, I don't really want to say an Alice practice type beat, but that's how you make their chiptune sound. And the next beat I'm finna show you is going to be another beat from their self-titled album. But it's this style was kind of more chill. I'm gonna say that it's just gonna be more chill. So I'm not gonna sell it because it's just I have all the drums from the first album, and they pretty much use a lot of that in the second album anyway. So if you want to make the second album, I'd say if you want to make the second album stuff, don't do the chiptune sound. Don't really do that. Make it more vibey and like harsh, creepy, and distortion is key. You use a lot of distortion for the second album. If you want to make the second album music, I probably will make a video on that. But this is more chill. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Also, the bass that I used is not from Serum. You can see this is 𝘏𝙧𝙖𝙡 versus Lost Penguins. I basically sampled it, and I basically made it into a bass that you can actually use. So yeah. Now, what's really good about this bass is that it actually sounds like the bass they use for I gotta think of the songs. Well, first of all, we got Vanished. We got damn, I don't really like I forgot now. I mean, I like the Nights bass more. I can tell more songs with the Nights bass because I also have that. That's also in the kit. I'm thinking about dropping it, and I don't know, but basically that's his go-to. I can tell you an unreleased song with it, You and I, but that's his go-to bass. And a lot of people that remakes that bass, like, let me just go to like 𝘾𝙧𝙮𝙮𝙯 drum kit, right? And let me go to the 2, right? And let me play the Vanished one. That's not it. It has more resonance on it, and a lot of people get that bass wrong. And you can easily make it from Serum, but I'm not a sound design person, so I just sampled one of their songs that just have nothing but the bass in it, and I sampled it to where you can play it longer, and it just sounds like the actual stuff. So that's also good. Sampling is key. You don't have to look. He don't really use his own sounds anyways, except for making melodies though. But all the chiptune stuff is not really his. Even though he's a great producer, he's still a piece of shit at the end of the day. But basically, this beat is a whole entire concept of a song, of a title that dropped that Ethan did make. It was a remix from a song called Homecoming, and the teen